And you're looking live at the crowd. We are here in Centennial Park in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're joined by lots of our friends. And we are marking the 15th anniversary of the Fox News Channel. Here with me now is comedian, radio, television personality, the one and only Atlanta's own Jeff Foxworthy. How are you?
Welcome to my hometown, buddy.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Congratulations on 15 years.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. I've been a fan of yours and Larry the Cable Guy, and
I listen to you every afternoon.
I'm very honored. I really am. How do you know if you're a redneck?
If your working television sits on top of your non-working television, if you've ever been accused of lying through your tooth, if you think fast food's hitting a deer at 65 miles an hour, I mean, the list goes on.
Boy, you wrote books on this. I mean, and you keep coming up with like one a day?
I did the first book at 88. I started doing the page-a-day calendars in 1990, and it's 2011, and I'm still and every year you're like, there cannot be 365 more of these.
And you find them.
Oh, yeah, there's not a lot of research going on. It's pretty much my family, but yeah.
You know, first of all, congratulations. The TV show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Been a big hit.
Been a real big hit. I've never been on the air 5 years in a row on anything, so I love doing the show as long as they give me the answers. I don't pretend to be Alex Trebek and know that stuff.
Wait. Well, how do you know Alex really knows?
Well, he acts like he really knows. We had somebody on, they had like a second-grade grammar question. It was something about an antonym, and the lady goes, oh, I remember there were homonyms and synonyms and antonyms. She said, but I can't remember the difference now. Can you use it in a sentence? And I was like, yeah, my antonym came over for Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know.
That's great. One of the things, you know, I love about comedy, and I watch you, I watched Larry the Cable Guy's a good friend of the program, is, you know, we're living in serious times, and we're talking all the politics here. Then you guys make me forget all that.
Well, I always said it's the release valve that keeps the boiler from exploding. You know?
So you're saying I'd explode if I didn't have you?
Well, everybody needs to laugh once in a while, or you go crazy. I mean, we all go through the bad stuff, and I mean, Lord, I had Fox News on today for three hours. I'm ready to jump off the ledge.
Is there any?
My wife's telling me you can't watch it that long in a row anymore.
Well, you got to get some material. You're probably watching those Wall Street protesters out there.
Well, you know what? And here's the deal. I understand their frustration. I understand that people are frustrated, but it's where they're putting it at is totally wrong. You know?
We've done these man on the streets. We go down there with our TV cameras. Why are you here? We're here, and to make global warming, and there's no coherent message.
And they're protesting capitalism, and I'm laying there, you know, they're watching their iPads and on their iPhones, and it's like capitalism gave your dad the money to buy that for you.
Exactly. Exactly. That's a good point. You know, we lost Steve Jobs, and, you know, I got my iPhone here, I got my iPad, and, you know, I think, all right, if some liberals, some people on the left had their way, when he was 25 and he had $250 million, he would have stopped creating great things. Why have we gotten to this point where we attack people that are successful? When did that become a crime in America?
You know, I don't know, because, I mean, to me, America was built on being the land of opportunity. It wasn't a land of guarantees. It was having the incentive that if you went out there and you worked hard at it. I mean, the second month I did comedy, I made $20. I found a thing not long ago. The first year I was on the road, I did 427 shows. I made $8,300. Wow. But I was one of those guys, I did 500 shows a year for 8 years in a row. I was out there working, and nobody knew my name. And I'm one of the blessed people because it worked.
Well, it's just, I have the same story.
But it was that opportunity. I mean, it's our story.
I worked for free in radio. My first paid job was $19,000 a year, you know, and I didn't get into any of this for fame or fortune. I got it because I loved it. The light went on. I had fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right, are you political? I probably shouldn't put you on the spot because...
Well, I never wanted to be a political comedian because I would watch him in New York, and immediately half the crowd hated you. You know, it didn't matter which half, but... Yeah, I mean, I get up. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I read the paper before anybody in my house gets up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you love news. You love because look, I think Larry the Cable Guy. I don't know if this gives it away, but he named his daughter Reagan.
Yeah, and that was not by accident either.
No, I don't think it was either.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we really appreciate it. Now, give us a couple more. If you're a redneck, yeah, you know you're a redneck if.
If your son's name is Dale Jr. and your name's not Dale. And I know some people that have a son named Dale Jr., NASCAR fans. It's like, you can't do that. You got to be a Dale to have a Dale Jr.
Oh, well, there's a lady out here in the crowd that named her son after Greg Maddux from the great pitcher for the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah. You are,
there he is right there in the front.
You are in Braves territory here.
How you doing? Hey, can you catch a football? Here you go, Maddux. All right, bad throw.
Stick to radio.
Yeah,
stick to TV.
Stick to TV. I'm trying my best. Jeff Foxworthy, we appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming by.
Continue another 15 years.
Thank you. God bless